Good morning and welcome to America's Home Cooking. We're going to have a scorcher today. We're going to be in the 90s, so I am going to fix a high protein meal without doing any more cooking than I have to. I have hard boiled 6 eggs. Now how do you hard boil 6 eggs? You put 6 eggs into a pot of cold water. Cover them about an inch. As soon as you hear the first plunk, that's the beginning of boiling, you clock it 7 minutes. They'll be done. You don't have to cook them any longer. I know people who don't know how to do that, so to give you a better idea, that's how you have to do it. Now, I had a big kielbasa. I took half of it and I boiled it just till it's done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a vinaigrette and a salad with caviar, eggs, and I'm going to thin slice the kielbasa. This also is a packed lunch and for lunch for us. And what I'm going to do is the vinaigrette that you pour over the salad is going to be poured over the kielbasa as well, and it's very, very good. I know it sounds weird, but it's very good. So these are the eggs that I boiled 7 minutes. See, they're done. Now, if you've done them right, well, these I overcooked a little, and I'll show you how you can tell, and I know I did. You see that gray right there? I overcooked it by a minute. I have my days. I wasn't in the kitchen, so I wasn't watching, and I should have, but I did not. Well, you're going to take the yolks out, and we're going to put them in a bowl, okay? So the lady who wants to know a meal that she can make. The caviar are not going to be strong in the eggs, so you don't have to worry if you have a husband who says, I do not like caviar. Believe you me, my family enjoys them and a lot of other people. They said, what is that stuff? Caviar. Oh, you're kidding. No, it really is. And Russians eat this. This is how they make their eggs. They also make it with crab. I'll buy a can of crab and we'll make a stuffed crab as well. Deviled eggs. And do any of you know what deviled eggs used to look like when they were first done? When they were mashing up the mayonnaise, salt, and pepper, they put the paprika in there as well and mashed it up, and it was a smoky paprika they used, and they mashed it up, so when they put the egg yolk on the egg, it was red. That's why it got its name, deviled eggs. Most people do it yellow and then sprinkle the red on. No, it was literally the yolks were red because of the smoked paprika. I'll make that someday and show you what they look like. It's a little weird because you're accustomed to the other way, but that's the original way that they were done. And they were very popular for a long time. But when you think about it, 2 eggs is 13 grams of protein. Then you're going to add the caviar in, which is eggs, fish eggs. Just think of the amount of protein you're getting. And so there's different ways that we can make this, and I'll just walk through the different ways that we do it. And I don't know we'll get it all done this summer, but I will continue and show you the different ways so you can be more versatile in the kitchen. And some people are afraid to advance forward, and they sit there and say that the recipes are too hard the way they show them. This is why I sit there and show you how to do it, and it's a show and tell. So if you want to be be adventurous in your kitchen, this is why I do the show and tell, so you can see that I'm doing it. You should be able to do it. Listen, I was terrified to try candy. Gummy bears. Oh my God. I didn't think I could do it. I've always wanted to make candy, never knew how. Though my mother did one time make a taffy for us. And that was it. And she never did it again. But I've always wanted to learn how to do it. So I stepped out of what we call our comfort zones. Like my mother didn't like making cupcakes. They're not a big thing. Some people get accustomed to one kind of food and that's all they want. They don't want anything else. But if you want to try and step out, you have to buy some cookbooks to help you, or watch a YouTube where somebody explains it to you. That's what I do. I try to explain it and show it to you so you can learn, so you can step out of that comfort zone and say, I can do this. Now listen, I'm a terrible froster. I have not hidden the fact from anybody. I cannot frost a cake to save my life. But I work at it. I don't make cakes often because my family's not overly fond of cakes, but when I do make a cake, I'll go through the ritual of frosting it, and believe you me, mine looks like it's been through a war zone, but I keep trying. I think it was because of my husband's encouragement. He always encouraged me. All right, you're going to mash these up. Getting a small one like this is really great. You will use it more than once, believe you me. I don't know if they have small ones on Amazon. My husband found this in a store and he picked it up for me. I didn't get my measuring spoons out. I don't believe I did that. Now, there is no mayonnaise in this one. This one, we're using sour cream. They say 2 tablespoons. I'm going to add just a little more. And they want a dash of lemon. When they say a dash, that's about 1/4 or so, or a little less. Now in the caviar, they want a full tablespoon, so I'm going to have to rinse my tablespoon off. Now, if you shop at a store, go into the canned fish like tuna and artichokes, anchovies, and stuff, and you will find you'll find the caviar there if they carry it. If they don't, Amazon does have 2, the red and the black, but I'm just using the black. And here's how it comes. But I keep mine in the refrigerator, believe it or not. I wonder how caviar would go in scrambled eggs. I might try it. You're saying, oh gosh, she's weird. No, I'm not weird. Just experimental. So I might try scrambled eggs tomorrow with caviar. Let's see how it comes out. I just think this with onion would be really nice with scrambled eggs. So I might have scrambled eggs and caviar and onion tomorrow. Let's see. I'm going to put some onion in this. Of course, I'm going to have onion in the salad too, but it doesn't matter. Okay. I have a very fine grater. As you can see, it's a very, very fine one. I'm going to grate some onion in this. We need more than that. Right, it's about that much I want. See how easy it comes off? I'm going to. That's very good. So different from anything else that you've had. If I was doing 24 eggs, I have a special tray for deviled eggs. But there's only 3 of us and I'm not going to a party or anything, so why not? I had made this for my girlfriend's party and she froze them. I said, why did you freeze them? The guy said they're frozen. I said, what? I said, why did you freeze? She said, I didn't know, Sandy. I said, man. That is good. Next time I'm going to make it with crab. See how it comes out. Okay. Let me put those things up and we'll start getting the salad together to go with this. Cut the kielbasa up and get it going. So I will be right back. Okay, this is the one that my son's going to be taking. So I have a large container like this, and this is what I'm going to pack his in. And I have 2 plates over there for the rest of us. Now I'm going to probably put everything but the kitchen sink in here. I just want to get a lot of this excess water off so it doesn't just wilt like crazy. As you can see, this is going to be a high protein meal. As I put it together, you're actually going to see it and see how it comes together. Now I could put the whole thing in a salad bowl, but not everybody's going to get everything. Take more control of the salad. Make sure everybody has theirs laid out. Now, the only difference is this packed lunch, the meat is going to be on top of the salad, around the edges, or on one side, till the vinaigrette will go over everything. It's just I have to make more room. I can't subdivide his as easily as I can on a plate, which is easy for me to do. First thing I'll do is put my vegetables, I'll get my dried fruit or whatever I have, and use what I have to make it work. So let me rinse this and I'll be back. Okay, now this salad has a lot of chlorophyll. And we're going to eat it. It's good for you, it's healthy. There's so many parts of the vegetables that we throw out. They could have healing qualities. I mean, we just keep throwing them out. So we're not doing that good. Like I said, when I see a leopard and his prey going down the mountain and they get up and walk away with just a few bruises, hey, I begin to question our eating habits. I know that liquor and drugs weaken the bones a lot. A simple aspirin does damage to the body that you would not believe. When I read that, I said, oh my God, thank God I don't have headaches anymore. I used to have them once in a while, but not often. And I know one doctor, Cotton, he sat there and was a sleep specialist for people with severe migraines. He was a friend of my husband's. So I met him. He's a very nice. He was. I don't think he's still alive, because he was older than me at the time. And I'm 70, so I think he's already passed. But he was a wonderful man. He cared deeply. People who care deeply always want to help. I think that's what drives doctors to be doctors, not realizing that what they're giving their patients is poison, because they would not willingly do it. They follow the instructions they're given. See how nice those beds are? We haven't done anything else to it, but you see how nice the colors are? It's that nice green look. This one's going along quite well too. I know, I shouldn't. I need a knife. What do I need over here? I need an onion and I said, oh, the peeler. early. Sorry about that. We're going to have half moon onions. Well, they're not going to be completely half moon because I grated some here. I got to get that toast back down at the same time. And I am serving the bread, the French bread that I made that is so good. We'll sprinkle some onions on them. This one grew next to a rock. Look at that. Remember, peelings are antitoxin, it seems, because they protect the plants. So I try not to peel too much, but if I have to peel, I will. And in the autumn, winter, and spring, I make a lot of stocks to carry me through the summer. I mean, yesterday I canned my bone broth. It didn't have much gristle, so I didn't get a gelatin. So I canned it as bone broth. And it's rich, but it was hot in the kitchen. So what are you having today? I'm already thinking of making stews and these hot meals. That tells you I'm getting ready for autumn already. I'm already thinking ahead of time on it, what I want to do. I didn't do too much. I was looking for my peeler because I wanted to peel a carrot. I found a salad recipe that I am going to be sharing with you after I go shopping. I don't think I'll make it Friday. I'm hoping to make it Saturday. I said, God, this salad sounds really good. Is that toasted enough? Yeah, I think that is. I took the French bread, I cut it real thin, and I'm toasting it twice. now every time I make a salad, I think of the person who sat there and wrote and said that salad's too healthy for me. I start laughing. I really shouldn't, but it's so funny the way he said it. Well, that salad's too healthy for me. That told me he was a meat and potato man. And that's what we call the men. We aren't overly fond of a lot of salads. I have some red cabbage here, so I'm going to put just a little in here. The color combination. Don't worry, I have my compost right there. It's going out in the yard. So as you can see, you can put just about anything in these salads. But it'll give a nice color to it. I even debated about buying a cabbage. I couldn't believe I went to shopping and I said, am I going to do this? I had no idea. You know, I might just make this an all vegetable salad because I got a lot of vegetables in here. I might not get any fruit into it. See, I'll show you why I'm thinking about going in that direction instead. See how many vegetables are in there? I'm thinking I'm going to back down all of that fruit and just have vegetables in it this time. I have a lot of vegetables. Let me clean the cutting board and we'll get the kielbasa ready. Okay, if you have a slicer, you can use a slicer or you can use a knife. But I'm going to be cutting them about that thin. I miss my Polish store. Eagle Provision, they were so good. By the way, the kielbasa was just boiled. I didn't do anything special with it. But I dang well was not going to cut it while it was hot. Don't say anything. I'm enjoying. See how this meal is coming together? Just showing you so you get an idea. All right, I have another one. So you can see a packed lunch is very colorful. And on the side of it, I'll put the vinaigrette in a small container so he'll be able to pour it over and enjoy. So it's not a sandwich, it's actually a meal. For the lovely lady that said her husband is sick of sandwiches and she can't think of anything to make, this is something that she can make. And the deviled eggs would definitely surprise him.
Okay, so now this.
Yes. He barged in. He wanted to tell me that. It looks inviting. If you want to know if you're going to develop arthritis in your hands, if your knuckles get really large, especially this one, and it swells up, you know you're going to end up with crippling arthritis. That comes a lack of the minerals that you need for your body, protein. My sons talk, when they go to the doctor, they see 30-year-olds and they're with walkers and they're on so much medication. Mommy, they come in with bags and they're 30 years old. I said, I know. It's a sad thing to see, but I do know. Or I'll show you what it looks like. Yeah, I don't know where to put the rest of this. I got so much of it in here. Let me see if I can pack some more around. 'Cause we're big eaters in this family. I mean, they're not tiny eaters. I mean, they pack food in. We know how to eat and we enjoy eating. A lot of people don't. They're happier to have a beer or a drink. But we aren't. We enjoy good family. We found out marijuana causes over long-term depression. Just have some extra. I'll just wrap it around. I'll put this one here. Let him have the last two. I've got to get eggs in there. This is his dish, okay? It has deviled eggs, so I'll have to be putting something else, because I just don't have any more room. So I'm going to close this up for now, until I get the salad dressing. And when I get the salad dressing, I'll put it right on the side, and I'll show you where I put it. Okay, that's one dish. I don't think I have a small container. That was too big. All right, I have 2 eggs, which are 4 halves. Now I have to, if I put him in here and he's going to be walking and stuff, they're going to get messed up. So we have to figure out a way of stabilizing these deviled eggs. I just want to clean this up a bit. We want to stabilize the eggs so they don't get all mashed up because they're deviled eggs. Correct? Of course. So we're going to go, and I'm going to get some wax paper since I don't have my small container where they fit compact. I'm going to use this. Let's see if I can do it this way. Now, I know you're seeing me crumble it all up in here, right? But the thing is, if you have it crumbled, you can stabilize the eggs somewhat in their slots. So let's see if this is going to work. This is where we get inventive as women. We have to. We just can't do it any other way. We just do the best we can. Okay, here's another slot. So this way, I'm hoping that this will hold them together. Making my fingers gonna get stuff all over them. Okay. Now, how are we going to keep them from sliding? We'll do our best. Try your best. I saw my mother do a lot of this way. I know. She had to get inventive. You're building a wall around the eggs. Might have to take them out and put them back in. Okay. gonna definitely stick this in the refrigerator and let this one get really, really cold. And what am I doing? I'm making a top. That's all I'm doing is making a top to sit on top of them. Okay? Double legs packed. And if I think this is going to fall off, I'm also going to put a rubber band on it to make sure it doesn't pop. Well, I might put 2 on, crisscross. These have to go in the refrigerator before they go on the backpack. Pack double legs. Believe me, they're not going anywhere. I have them stabilized. Okay. Now we need to get the dressing done. I need some oil. And I still have a pot to get the pie out too. Now remember, vinaigrettes, a standard one is a 3-to-1, 3 oils to 1 vinegar, because the vinegar is so acid. Unless I make a Greek salad, and then that's 50-50. They taught me that. Okay. Because you're going to use more oil because of the way this dish is put together. I will tell you this much, it's a shrimp salad that I'm making, but it's a shrimp salad that you would not believe. It is so different from anything. Because most people think shrimp salad is just mayonnaise. No, this is something much different. I am going to use balsamic vinegar, one of a few that I have. I'm going to add 1/4 of a cup of that to your 3/4 of a cup of oil. Okay, I'm going to add oregano to this because I know it goes well with what we're going to have. Put a good teaspoon of butter in it. You want a lot of flavor because you're going to pick that salad up to go with the kielbasa, and the kielbasa already has a lot of flavor. And remember, we're going to put a vinaigrette over it, as well as the salad, so the whole plate is going to be covered. By the way, I might as well show you the plate. Here's the plate and the way it looks. Doesn't that look nice? I know, I haven't gotten the eggs on it. I'm still working on it. Salt. I know people want to eat a lot of salty foods because it's hot, but do remember it does raise your blood pressure. So be very, very aware of it. And if you're prone to heart conditions, this is a real issue. Okay, it's garlic time. This vinaigrette is such a simple one, but it seems to need, it goes so well with this dish. Where's my paring knife? All right, I had my paring knife. It's not in the slot. Where did I put it, Sandra? Oh, here it is. So, when you make a packed lunch, do not put the vinaigrette on it. Just put it in a little container. You can buy them. I got mine at ShopRite, but if you don't have a ShopRite near you, you can check on Amazon. I am sure Amazon has them, but they're small. I'll show you. I use them all the time. Here they are. Very, very small, to give you an idea of how small they are on my hand. You see? Well, this garlic is thick skin. See how thick it is? That's a cold winter. I don't know where the garlic came from. Wherever it came from, it's going to be cold. I used to know if it was going to be cold or not because we used to get the fruit and vegetables where I lived. But now they're from all over the world, so I have no idea what the winters are going to be. Fresh garlic. It's gonna have good flavor. I wonder how the caviar would go with that black garlic I have. Well, I'm gonna try it. Haven't gotten to it yet, but I will. Now, if you let your salad dressings sit a bit with their seasonings, your salad dressings are always much better. My mother always had me make it right before dinner, but I've noticed that they're much better if you give it time. There's the dressing. Needs more salt. Yeah, I'm gonna put iodized salt on there. I can't taste the kelp or anything, so I'm gonna have to add some of this so I can taste it. See, now I know that that will be more than enough for my son to have. I do screw the lid on tight so it doesn't leak. Now I'll show you where I put it. I want to turn you a bit because I have to come over here now. Now because this is so packed, the lettuce and stuff will hold the salad dressing. You just push everything to the side and just wedge it in there like that. See how I wedged it in? It's got salad to the left, to the right, and underneath it, so it should leave it stabilized. Then you press the lid down and center to make sure you don't have air pockets. And you have a nice packed lunch. Now the only other thing I'm going to do is cut the pie and pack it up. So that'll be it for today. But listen, we're in the 90s. Be safe in this weather. Take care. Bye-bye.